So I really wanted to tell a story about Christmas because in my family, in the same way that we have like the different years in the Chinese New Year, the year of the dog, the year of the dragon, my family has the year of the dog where the dog got lost, the year of the coming out where Benji and I came out and nobody talked to me. Like we have a lot of really cool stories about that, but I decided instead to switch over after hearing some amazing stories to begin with to a story about a road trip that Benjamin and I took. Benjamin and I are not hippies. We're not hipsters. I like to call us wackies, which is short for Kerouacians. We love traveling around. We love exploring and visiting different places and having new experiences. And one of the places that we went to visit was Pensacola. Has anyone here ever been to the Panhandle of Florida? Yeah, what a clusterfuck that place is! Wow! Why doesn't Alabama just take over the rest of that state? I don't understand. I mean, if it wasn't for the ocean, I would not have known that I was in Florida. Yeah, like, okay, there's palm trees, but then there's all these people with accents. Oh boy, and so many amazing experiences in Pensacola. It's actually beautiful. And the people are really kind. They have Southern hospitality, which, no offense to the rest of Florida, but you don't get Southern hospitality in Daytona Beach. But you do in Pensacola, and it was incredible. We hung out with a friend who we met on the Appalachian Trail. The way we met him, we had been hiking, Benjamin and I, with a group of people. And Benji said, you know what? I don't like people. Can we not hike with people? And I'm like, all right, Benji, but that means we have to get up early and leave so that they don't catch up to us. And he's like, not that I mind if they catch up to us, just I really don't like people. All right, I get you, Benji. So we hiked that day. And we said goodbye to our friends first, but we hiked and we said, hey, we might not see you again. And we went off to this place that served ice cream. And we decided, hey, you know, we'll take some ice cream before we head out to the shelter for the night. And while we're eating ice cream, the owner of this amazing shop, the owner of this place, she starts telling us all about hikers in front of us. And she tells us about this hiker named John Michael. And John Michael was swearing up and down the trail that he was the last northbound hiker, and he was going to have to hike all by himself all the way to Mount Katahdin. And of course we were laughing because we had just left a giant group of northbound hikers heading in the exact same direction. So the thing is, John Michael was not a very fast hiker. He was, in fact, probably one of the slowest hikers we met on the trail. He enjoyed himself. And we caught up to him, of course. We caught up to him. And the celebration that he had, I'm not the last northbound hiker. And then he said, can I join y'all? So, of course, at this point, the group had caught up to us, so we were all a big, giant group together. And we had a new member whose trail name was Smoke Break. Any guesses why his trail name was Smoke Break? And you wonder why he took so long to hike. So, a lot of times when you're hanging out with people, they'll be like, hey, sometimes you should come visit us. You know, you should come to Ohio. You should come to Akron. Check it out. But a lot of times people don't ever do that. But with John Michael, we did. We went to Pensacola because he really sold that city up. He was like, man, we got the ocean. We got great food. We got Southern hospitality. We got Fort Pickens. Come on down. So we did. We came on down. And we got to hang out with John Michael. And he took us to the ocean first. He took us to Fort Pickens, where I got to go into the cell where Geronimo was held. and he looked across the abyss, seeing these crabs and these incredible waves crashing to the ground, and he swore he was in hell. But no, it was not hell. It was the panhandle of Florida. The next day, we went to his sister's house, and they were full of Southern hospitality. I was about to say Southern hospitality. That's a new thing. They were telling us how we had to have a big Pensacola meal. And we were like, yeah, that sounds great. And so then John Michael was like, yes, I'm going to make it my point. You are going to have a big Southern meal here in Pensacola. I'm going to make it for you, me and my sister. His sister says, hell no, I ain't making it for them. I don't know them from Adam. I ain't making them anything. Plus, and she was pregnant, plus my baby daddy and me got a date tonight. Okay, so we weren't getting dinner from her, but John Michael was still adamant we were going to get dinner. So then John Michael asked his sister if he can borrow some ingredients. Hell no, John Michael, go buy that damn shit yourself. So John Michael took us to the store. Now, when you were given a meal, like when somebody offers to like make and give you a meal, you're expecting, right, that they're going to supply the ingredients. Well, we get to the store and John Michael hands us the list and we buy every single ingredient. Then we go to the fishery. I don't know what it's called. What's the fish market called? Just a fish market? So we went to the fish market and they were just about to close and there was a large crowd and they're all gathered around and everyone's like bidding on these fish. Oh, I'll take $2, $5, $3, like they're literally just like shouting out a language I don't understand. But eventually John Michael comes back with like a bunch of catfish and says, okay, now I need $20. So we pay him for the catfish, like, all right, we're paying for our fancy meal. John Michael has said time and time again on the Appalachian Trail how he was a chef. So of course he's going to make this for us. Now, we expect, since his sister basically kicked us out, that we're going to go to his house to make the food. Wrong. He takes us to a random stranger, to us, a random stranger's house. And we're like, John Michael, this is not your house. He said, no, it's my friend's house. It's fine. John Michael, does she know that we're coming over? Oh, no, but she loves company. It's fine. The door is locked. The lights are off. John Michael, of course, knows how to get in. So we are now breaking and entering into a random stranger's house. At that point, I start wandering around the house. I'm like, okay, it's John Michael's friend. I can just wander around. And I notice a Christmas tree and presents, because this was in December of 2014, so getting ready for Christmas. And then I see a bunch of pictures of a family, and I'm like, hey, John Michael, there's a little kid in these pictures. Does the little kid live here? John Michael's like, oh, yeah, he's probably upstairs sleeping. Okay. Shouldn't we leave? Shouldn't we go back to your house? No, it's fine. We'll make the food here, and the friend will come home and we'll all eat a big dinner together. So we just go with it. Why not? I mean, we are the guests of John Michael. So we start making the food with him. Again, we bought the food, we're helping make the food, but it was a really good lesson in learning how to make Southern food. We made fried okra, we had fried catfish, fried chicken. Oh man, it was an amazing meal. But about halfway through cooking it, I see a shadow outside. And I notice that the lights start popping on. So clearly, whoever just came belongs in this house. And they come in, and they take one look at John Michael, and then 2 looks at us. And they say, oh, hell no, John Michael! What the hell do you think you're doing? And John Michael's like, oh, I'm just making dinner for my friends. And she's like, not in my house. You didn't ask me if you could make dinner for your friends in my house. It's like, oh. And then John Michael goes, is that any way to treat guests? She tells us to pack that shit up and get out. And she goes upstairs to check on her son, who was sleeping. So we quickly by quickly, it's smoke break. So like an hour, we finish cooking, we pack everything up, and we're about to leave when John Michael goes, yeah, well, the dishes are still here. And then Benji and I are like, oh yeah, we gotta clean those dishes, we can't leave them. And then John Michael goes, oh no, you know what? She got him, she's got him, let's just go, let's just leave. So instead, to be courteous, we opened up our containers of food and we just started fisting it into our mouths while we cleaned up the dishes so that we could be courteous guests. We finally left the plane, but before we could get into the car to leave, John Michael goes, wait, we can't leave. I need one more smoke break.